meteorologist Liam Kenny, and we have a lot to get to tonight. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. First, talking about another major game that's going to be going on tonight. The MLB Championship Series. The Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves once again. Last night, it was such a good game. The Atlanta Braves had the lead. It was 5-2 at least until the bottom of the 8th inning when there was 2 men on base, and Josh Donaldson from the Los Angeles Dodgers got up to bat and hit a 3-run home run to tie the game at 5. And then after that, there was a guy on second, and Mookie Betts hit a double into right center field and took the lead, making it 5-6. And the Atlanta Braves could not come back, thus them taking the lead last night. The Atlanta Braves are still ahead in the series, being 2-1, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are behind with 1 win and 2 losses. However, they will be in Los Angeles for the next 2 nights. So, unless the Braves will really bring up their game, who knows what's going to happen. Once again, it is going to be tonight at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in Los Angeles. Another perfect night for baseball. Absolutely gorgeous temperature at the start of the game, starting off in the low 60s and ending in the high 50s. Now, how does this playoff series work? Well, here are all the teams that were kind of in the playoffs. You have the wild card, the National League Division Series, and then last but not least, the National League Champion Series, and then whoever wins that will be advancing to the World Series. And that's the exact same thing for this side, but except instead of the National League, it's the American League. So here's the wild cards. The Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees were in it. The Boston Red Sox took the lead, went up against the Tampa Bay Rays, knocked them out. And now the White Sox beat the Houston Astros. So now it is the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros up against the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Whoever wins this series will be versing whoever wins this series. And then whoever wins that will be advancing to the World Series. And whoever wins that, they will be the World Series champion. I am a huge Atlanta Braves fan. I even have my little foam tomahawk chop from the last time I went to an Atlanta Braves game. So I am hoping that the Braves win. I wish the best of luck to every single person out there, though. And also, closer back to home, we have another big game. Our Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are taking on the App State Mountaineers. It is going to be a very good game starting off tonight at 7:30 in Boone, North Carolina, and App State at Kid Brew Stadium. Another perfect night for some football. Temperature starting out at around 64, going down to around 50, a 0% chance of rain, and a gorgeous night for some football. Shants up all the way. Now, a topic that I don't talk about a lot in my videos is the ongoing wildfire crisis that has been happening over the last several months in the western United States. There has been several 100,000 reports of wildfires. Over 3 million acres have been burned, destroying people's homes and really, honestly, their lives. Here's a look at how bad the drought is in this area. Some areas in this region have gone over 5 to 6 months, maybe even 7 months without seeing a single drop of rain. Think about that. I know a lot of you in our area get upset when we don't see, when we go 2 to 3 weeks without rain. These people in this region right here have gone almost 6 to 7 months without seeing a single drop of rain. Going from California up to Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. So many different areas are in that extreme to exceptional drought. Anywhere where you see this dark red to orange to yellow, that is where the drought has been exceptional to extreme. Now, I know a lot of you, especially if you were in this area, have been praying over the last several months to finally get some relief or some rain, and finally some prayers are finally being answered. Thanks to not 1, not 2, but 3 pressure systems finally bringing in some very much needed rain. So here's our first system, an area of low pressure with a cold front drawing in a lot of moisture from the southern Pacific Ocean, bringing in a lot of rain to the western coast of California, and also a lot of snow, potentially over 2 feet of snow, to the mountains here in eastern California. And that's not all. As this area of low pressure continues to push eastward, we have a brand new one that comes in off the Pacific. This is system number 2, still bringing in a lot of moisture from the southern Pacific Ocean, drawing it northward, and thus enhancing the flood and rain chance, especially over the western coast of California. And not only that, but also leading to some very high snow totals in the mountains of California. And that's not all. Here's our next system, a brand new one. Not 1, not 2, but 3 systems coming in once again. Still getting that moisture flow from the southern Pacific Ocean, drawing north, thus enhancing the rain and flood threat in this general area. There might be a minor flood threat with all the rain that might be falling, but anything we could get at this point, considering how long it's been since this area has seen rain, anything we can get, we will take. Once again, I'll remind you, some areas in the western tip of the United States of America have gone over 6 to 7 months without seeing a single drop of rain. So really, anything we can get, even though there might be a small flood threat, I will take it. And I'm guessing that all of you that live in this region will probably also take it also. Here's a look at future casts. Here's our first one coming in. Plenty more should be pouring north, especially in this general area. All right, here comes system number 2. And last but not least, system number 3, the biggest one. Take a look. Let me go back to this real fast. Take a look at the third one, how strong it is, all right? So here comes the first one. There's the rain there in Northern California, and also the snow back in the mountains. Here comes our second cold front. But now watch this one. Look how heavy the rain is and the snow is in those higher elevations. We're looking at some pretty impressive snow totals, all right? Once again, rain in Northern California and snow totals in the mountains. Here comes our second one, even more rain. And the last but not least, this third one, a massive powerhouse, extremely heavy rain and extremely heavy snow there in the high elevations of eastern and southern California. Honestly, though, this is an absolute blessing from God that we are going to be seeing any precipitation fall over this region, considering, once again, this area has seen 6 to 7 months without seeing a single drop of rain, all right? Please be sure to visit my website above at www.liamsweather.org. My Facebook is Liam Kenny. My Instagram is Liam's Weather. And last but not least, my Twitter is Liam's Weather 621. And if you are brand new to the channel, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content. Please be sure to watch the Braves and the Dodgers game. Once again, it is at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Braves ahead in the series 2-1. But who will win tonight? There is no telling what is going to happen. It is going to be an absolute brawl versus the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Not to forget, the Houston Astros taking on the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park. And beside that, our Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are taking on the App State Mountaineers tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It is going to be a very active night for all sports, baseball, football, and any other sports that you or anybody else might be playing. The best of luck to each and every one of you, all right? So that is going to wrap up tonight's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and go Braves!